So you get to the gym and you're extra pumped. You're like, today is gonna be the greatest workout of my life, and I'm about to go crazy. And you go in, you're like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And then you turn to the side and then you see somebody looking at you like this. And you're like, oh my gosh, am I doing it wrong? Oh my gosh, what's going on? And then for the rest of your workout that you're there, you barely put in any effort, you're self-conscious, and then you probably go all the way to the back so nobody can see you work out. If that's you, you're here for a good treat, because I'm gonna tell you how to get over what's called gym intimidation. Now there's 3 levels of gym intimidation. Number 1 is lack of self-esteem. Number 2, you don't know what to do. And number 3, you're afraid of what people think of you. I'm gonna tackle all of that, give you all the information, all the knowledge of how to get over it. Plus, I'm gonna give you 3 bonus tips of how I got over it and how it's gonna change you for the rest of your life, and it's gonna help you go in there and be a beast regardless of that person looking at you like. Lack of self-esteem. So the reason why you have a lack of self-esteem is because you never done this before. You look around, you're seeing people. For men, there's guys who are huge, they got big ass shoulder blades. And then for women, I'm sure you see girls that are thick as hell and they look good and they're styling, they know exactly what they're doing, the hip thrust and going crazy. And you're like, man, that's not me. Like, look at them and things like that. Now, you have to understand everybody starts somewhere. You know, like don't get to a point where you at the gym, because this could be your first time going to the gym for some people who's watching this video, and there are some people who've been there for many years and they still go through this. This is going to happen. And what I always tell people that I coach and that I work out with is make sure you are focused on your set. You're spending too much time looking around, you're on social media, you're scrolling, you're seeing other people who are doing it, and you're like, I wanna be like that. But when you're at the gym, the only thing in person you should be looking at is the weights and yourself. But stop looking at other people. Stop comparing yourself and seeing what they have and what they're doing, because you clearly do not know what they've gone through, what they did to get through what they are. So just because you might be sloppy, just because you might not have the looks that they have, doesn't mean you cannot get there. It just takes time and patience. So just know you are good. At least you showed up. Let's be real. There's a lot of people who go to the gym, but there's a lot of people who don't go to the gym. I'm gonna repeat that again. There's a lot of people who go to the gym, but there is a lot of people who do not go to the gym. So at the end of the day, at least you're there, do the best you can, look your best and feel your best as well. I know when people go to the gym, they're like, well, it's just a gym. I can wear a yellow shirt and red pants and blue shoes, like it's just a gym. I get that, I totally do. But just imagine you put in some effort of looking good, just like you do when you go out on the weekends as well. Might as well look good while you're working out and feeling good as well. Every time I go to the gym, I try my best to look good, per se. You know, like, and this can help you tremendously with your lack of self-esteem, because it'll grow every time you get into the gym, every time you hit a workout, and every time you go in there, you feel good after. Keep going with that feeling. Now, the second thing that people have gym intimidation is you don't know what to do. Now, this is probably the biggest thing that people go through, because let's be real, like with people just coming to the gym, this could be somebody's first time. It's like going to church. This could be your first time going to church. You don't know what's going on. You don't know how to, like, where to start or anything like that. And you probably watched a few videos here and there, compared yourself and say, how can I do this? Oh, next time I go to the gym, I'm gonna do that. And for me personally, I can tell when it's somebody's first time, because they just look so lost. They don't know what to do. And number one, ask around. There's people around you that are probably ready to help you, willing to help you. So ask around and just see if somebody knows what you're trying to accomplish. And I'm sure you'll make a friend as you do that as well. So that's gonna help you with a double whammy. Not knowing what to do is everybody's first place in the gym. Everybody goes through that. Me, you, Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Rock, Kevin Hart, everybody started somewhere. So even if you don't know what to do, doesn't mean you will always not know what to do, if that makes sense. So just trust yourself. Go in there and say, all right, these are the 3 things I'm gonna do, and work on that and master that. Because somebody like me, I always preach, you do not have to get the biggest weight, or when you're benching, like it's mind blowing how like somebody will go on the bench and they'll put 2 plates up off first and just, and then stop. When it's like, yo, start off small, master the workout, because you can put in the heaviest weight, but if you do not know how to effectively do the workout, how are you going to see results? So make sure you are starting where you're comfortable at and master that workout so you can continuously do it and get confident. Nobody starts off confident when they first do it. No barber started confident, no swimmer, no boxer, no MMA fighter. Like, you have to start somewhere and just put yourself out there and say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to try. Instead of saying, I don't know what I'm doing and I'm just not gonna go at all since I don't know what I'm doing, I don't have any friends. You have to at least start and just go for it. So make sure you just go, okay? No more of don't know what to do. Walk in there and say, I do know what to do. I do know what to do, even though you really don't know what to do. But at least that's gonna be a step forward. Now, the third thing, and this one, is my favorite because this was one of my hardest things that I had to deal with. What other people think about me while I'm doing the workout. It's so insane. Just like the guy in the beginning where he's just looking at you like, yo, that right there would just kill the vibe. The rest of the workout, I'm just not working out. I have a mantra that I tell myself every single time that I fear or kind of look around and people are looking at me. Think this every single time, okay? Come closer, come closer. They're going to forget in 10 minutes. They're going to forget in 10 minutes. Now, anything that anybody does throughout the day, we all have the same 24 hours. And if I were to tell me who you were working out with 3 weeks ago. Tell me what you ate 3 weeks ago on Monday at 7:30 p.m. Tell me what you wore on Monday at 7:30 p.m. on June 19th. You would not know because you already forgot. And a lot of times we think people are looking at us, but they're probably just looking through us because they're just so focused on themselves. And even if you do end up on somebody's Instagram story because your workout wasn't or looking the best, at the end of the day, the story is just there for 24 hours. You will be fine. You probably don't know any of their friends. They're not ever gonna see you again, so who cares? Literally, I can make a whole video, and I will, about this. Just remember, they're going to forget in 10 minutes. Probably even less, but I tell myself 10 minutes because sometimes things are funny or something does interest you, so you are thinking about it. But over time, when you get back in your car, when you're getting food, you're not even thinking about what happened. So just remember, they're going to forget in 10 minutes. Listen to me, okay? Listen. I want you to remember that. Write it down, put it in your notes right now, and put an alarm clock. So when you're at the gym, it can give you a reminder that they're going to forget in 10 minutes. Keep telling yourself that over and over again, and it's gonna help you tremendously. Now, I was gonna give you some bonus tips because this right here is life-changing as well, so you can really get over your gym anxiety. Now, the first thing is to join a community. I stress this so much because so many people feel like they have to do it alone, and you do not have to do it alone. You may not have friends that go to the gym, and you may not be interested all the time in just watching fitness people online who are already there. Why not connect with people that are in the same position as you in a community that is tight-knit, that you can connect with and help people who are like-minded with you? Now, I'm gonna be starting a community very soon on school. I'm getting everything correlated with so much value for you guys. And quick plug-in, so if you are interested, fill out the form, top of the link in the bio. You don't have to if you don't want to. There's plenty of other communities out there. I'm just letting you know if you want to connect with me and be around the people that I'm around as well. So make sure you join a community, online community. It will help you so much, because then you'll be able to see people go through the same struggles you do, and you'll be able to get help from them and they'll be able to get help from you. So it's a win-win for everybody. The second bonus tip that I want to give is enjoy the process. Enjoy the process of it. Listen, when you don't know what to do, when you have low self-esteem, when you are afraid of what other people think about you, these are all part of the process. And yes, it is scary. I'm not gonna say it's not. But the fact that one day you're gonna get over this and become a macho man or a macho woman and feel yourself day in and day out when you go to the gym, all the other times that you were feeling that way, doesn't really matter anymore. It's like Jeff Bezos. Do you think he thinks about when he was poor or when he was broke? He doesn't think about that no more because he's rich. He's living in his current reality. And that's the same thing with you. I want you to think of yourself as, one day I'm gonna get over this. One day this is not gonna be like this. And that day is today, because I'm gonna listen to Ross's advice and I'm going to run with it now, because I know all the things I need to do to get over it. Now, the last bonus tip I wanna give you, the last bonus tip, it's not gonna last. It is not going to last forever. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. So make sure you understand and make sure you walk with your head up, shoulders back, and know that this is going to pass. Every time you feel any of these things, 2 mantras I want you to say. Number 1, this too shall pass. And number 2, they will forget in 10 minutes about whatever silly thing that I did. If you trip, if you fall, if you are sweaty all over, they're going to forget in 10 minutes. Nobody really cares, okay? Nobody really cares. Just as much as you don't care about that person, and you probably just do a little smirk at whatever they do, and then you go about your business. They're doing the same thing with you. So get out of your head. Your head could be a scary place if you let it, or your head could be an amazing place with all the things that I just went over today. So make sure you understand, you get out there, you be the best that you could be, and don't let anything stop you from winning. Get this year and say, listen, this is the year I stop. I'm not gonna allow this to be the epiphany of where I'm at and where I'm headed to. You need to go to the gym for one thing, and that's to reach your goals, whatever it is. Whether you want to get big, whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to get muscles, anything that you want to do, focus on that. Anytime your mind says, oh my gosh, there's people looking around, oh my gosh, people are looking at me, what do they think? There's a group of people right there. I want you to think, but my goal is this, but my goal is this, but my goal is this. That's my focus. Bring your attention back to there. Anytime that you're thinking outside of those things is because your mind is just wandering. You need to focus on your goals, your focus, and why you're here for. Forget about what they think. They're gonna forget anyways. And this too shall pass, to where you'll be able to tell somebody else, hey, I remember when I was going through it. Now look where I'm at now. So listen. Do not care about what people think about you. You are great. You are a God himself in you. So why are you walking around with low self-esteem, not knowing what to do when this too shall pass? Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's helped you. Let me know in the comments anything else you guys want to know. I'm an open book. I'll share all the knowledge with you, and I definitely want to help you. Y'all have an amazing day. Peace.